So, as we've heard in the last few days, Labour have hired David Axelrod, who is an American guy that got Barack Obama into power. He was the guy behind Obama's campaign that got him popular in the US. He got him from way down here to up here to win the election. And now they've brought him over, the Labour Party have brought him over to try and make Ed Miliband and the Labour Party popular. I mean, what they're going to have to do to make Ed Miliband popular is to literally change his personality. Can you change someone's personality? I don't think so. So he's got a hell of a job. It's one thing making Obama win an election. It wasn't probably a tricky job. Obama, whatever you think of him now and his policies, you know, he's got people telling him what to do. Let's remember this. But Obama, deep down, he's probably not the worst bloke in the world. He probably started the campaign as a decent chap and he's just been polluted. But the guy's got a bit of charisma, he's got personality, he's quite a charming guy. Ed Miliband, on the other hand, what has Ed Miliband got? The starting point that David Axelrod has got with Ed Miliband is way down. I mean, he really has to recreate a new person, because the Ed Miliband we see at the moment is absolutely hopeless. I don't think there's anything there, personally. I think it's very hard to create a personality, and what's going to happen if he tries too hard, we're going to have this new false person and it's going to look a lot worse. I mean, when Ed Miliband speaks, he's got intelligence a little bit, so he has some words he forms in his head, and then those words have to go to your heart to give it some emotional and sort of contact and some soul and some meaning, and then the stomach and the guts play a massive part, because then the drive and the real passion, I can feel it now in my guts, come out. He hasn't got any of that. He's got a little bit of brain, no heart and zero guts. So can David Axelrod give Ed Miliband a heart and guts? I doubt it. What's going to happen? We're going to have this even weirder looking creature, because at the moment when he speaks, if you saw my other video, it's unbelievable. I mean, because he lacks any real passion and personality, he might, I don't know what he's like in day-to-day life, I don't know, but this is what comes across. He's trying to over-emote, and he's trying to make it sound like he cares, and he's trying to sound like he's a passionate person, an emotional person, a feeling person, a warm person, but he's trying to do these things. If it isn't in you to start with, if you're not naturally a caring, warm, gentle person, it's very hard to create these things and to fabricate these things. So when he speaks, what comes out is something like this. British people, I care for you. I'm going to take this party forward, and we are going to work together to make the world a better place. And what happens? When he tells a story, let's say Nigel Farage, when Nigel Farage tells a story, he suddenly clicks in and goes, I'll tell you what happened to me today. I'll tell you what happened. I was walking to the place today and this chap came up to me and he asked me for £1. I thought, he wants £1 off me? Well, I haven't got £1 on me, so I gave him a £5. But what he makes it do, he makes it sound very natural. Boom, 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 boom. Ed Miliband, when he does a story, he sets it off like this. About 20 years ago, I met a woman who was down in her luck. She didn't have any money. And I said to that woman, you can find a better place in this life, but what you have to do is strive to be better. If you follow the Labour Party and if you work hard, you can be better. And now that woman, believe it or not, is better. What? Unbelievable. He doesn't live the story because it never happened. And he's lacking passion, he's lacking heart. If they want to stay with him, hallelujah for all the other parties. Hallelujah for Conservatives, hallelujah for UKIP. But for me, he's a no-hoper. I think he needs to just go and get a nice little office job, a big building, office number 723, 22 floors up, where he's out of the way, he doesn't have to influence anybody or show any personality, he can just sign a few forms. That's the way forward for Ed Miliband. Till next time, folks, I'll say goodbye.